Yo,
So what's up?
we back at it again,
back
man.
At it, man.
Two Bros, Sports Talk, YOU to the Tizzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, share it, all that, man.
We need it, man.
All that.
If you ain't seen the other two, though, please go check them out as well.
Yeah, man. Go
But,
check that out. Oh, yeah, you see the picture in the back.
Yeah, you see my boy.
See that.
You know what I mean? Malcolm X. You know
See
how
that.
we get down. But today we're gonna be talking about once again, the playoffs in the NBA.
Oh yeah.
With this past week, the Lakers, they clinched the first round. They beat out the Trailblazers. After they stopped the playoffs for a minute for the movement. So yeah, the Lakers moved to the second round. The Clippers did. They beat out the Mavs. Who was that? The
Nuggets.
The Nuggets beat. In that game 7, they beat the Jazz. That was a good classic series right there, man.
Yeah.
I
think we're gonna go 7 games though.
I didn't either, man.
I think we're gonna go 7 games.
Well, you know what? I did think it was gonna go 7 because the way it was going, but the way when the Jazz went up 3-1, I didn't think it was gonna go 7.
Yeah, I ain't think we're gonna go 7.
I thought it was over with. But
that's really like when I thought, like when they went up 3-1, I was like, nah, that's a wrap. Usually you don't know so many teams that go up 3-1 and then turn around and lose. But hey,
right, and not too many times. But I mean, it did happen in the finals, so you can't knock it down. It did happen in the finals one time. But that was a classic series, man. The way Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell, they was balling, man, and the way they were battling, like that's why most people saying today that that's probably the best rivalry in the NBA right now because they was going at each other.
Yeah.
The Raptors advanced, the Boston advanced. Who else?
The Heat.
The Heat advanced. And the Bucks advanced as well.
Yeah.
But now on to the second round. Look a little shaky right now.
The Bucks are on the ropes.
Yeah, the Bucks about to say 1, 2, 3 Cancun. Because it's over with, man. They done for. I didn't expect to see it this early. I mean, if anything, I expect them to lose when they got to the finals, but not this early. But got to get the hats off to Jimmy Butler and the Heat, man. They've been balling like they hungry, like they really want it for real. With the Lakers, they lost game 1. They look a little shaky, but end of the day, I mean, you got to win 4 games. As long as they win 4 games, I don't think that matter. So I expect them to come game 2, which is today. I expect them to come out strong and be more dominant like they know how to be.
It's gonna go 7 games.
You think it's gonna go 7?
It's gonna go 7 games. You can't count LeBron out, and history is showing that you can't count James Harden out either. Even though he just ain't. Those are not the only 2 players on the team, but I mean, like you said, in the given moment in the game, they both can take over. So
yeah,
if they have to carry that team on their back, and they're gonna do what they got to do to make sure they can secure that dub. So like I said, yeah, I see it going 7 games. If not the most, I say 6.
Yeah, I got.
Definitely gonna go 7 games.
I got to go at least 5 or 6. I definitely don't see no 7. The only reason I'm saying that because the Lakers, with the lineup they have, with Anthony Davis, period. And then along with probably JaVale McGee or Dwight Howard, they got the side. He's soft, but look, the Rockets ain't got no center. They need a center.
He's soft, but
I can't say the way they operate with the small line they have, they play real quick and fast, so it helps them out a lot. But I feel like that size is gonna matter in the end. Know what I mean? So I got them going at least that series going at least 5 or 6 games. The Denver and the Clippers. Of course, last night, Denver, they came back and won game 2. Jamal Murray did it again, balled out.
They did win game 2?
Yeah, they won game 2 last night.
Okay.
So with that series, I think that one might go 6-2, but I think the Clippers go win it. I just think they got the better team. What you think?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, like I said, I also got to take into consideration that, oh man, it's Kawhi.
Yeah.
Have you seen his nigga hand?
Because they were down by 20, but they made a run to come back. But
have you seen his hand?
Yeah.
Have you seen his claw?
It's almost two heads in one.
Man. Sheesh.
But who else? The Boston series. Now I thought they was gonna sweep the Raptors, but they let the Raptors win game 3, and then they won game 4 yesterday. So
yeah.
I think that one might end up going 7 games. I can see that happening.
Who won the game last night between the Nuggets and
Nuggets and Clippers? Yeah.
Okay.
And then
who's in that? My bad. I went out last night. I was watching the game at the bar.
right.
But yeah. Then I ain't finished. I had to leave, man.
So I mean, like I said today. Let me see. I think today the Lakers and the Rockets play today. So my pick today is I got the Lakers.
I got the Rockets.
By I'm gonna say 10, and then of course, like I said, the Heat they gonna win. I mean they gonna win the series. Even though win today, they still gonna win the series. But I got them today to go ahead and close it out.
I got the Bucks today. So I'm gonna
go give them a game.
I'm gonna be devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
So yeah, man. I mean, but so far, man, the playoffs been real fun to watch, man. I'm just glad to see sports a little bit, even though this pandemic's still going on, but. Just to be able to watch the NBA playoffs is real fun. The next topic, we're going to the upcoming NFL season, and the college football season already started since last Saturday. But
I watched the game last night. I watched Memphis and
was it
Arizona State? No, Arkansas State.
Arkansas State. Yeah, that was a pretty good game for a minute.
Yeah.
But so with the NFL starts Thursday with the Chiefs in Houston. And then shout out to my boy Deshaun Watson on getting that new contract, man.
Oh yeah,
he deserved it. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's more than Mahomes, but he deserved it because he's been putting Houston on his back, man.
If you go check the list, man, like it's a big time for just us as a whole. And when I say us, I mean African Americans. We have 3 top players, 3 top quarterbacks.
Yep.
They're the highest paid quarterbacks in the league.
Which is, of course, Patrick Mahomes, then Deshaun, and then Russell Wilson. You can't beat that, man. That lets you know we getting to the top, man.
Hey, and I heard something about Lamar.
Yeah, he gonna do a contract. I think if not this season, next season.
Okay.
So if he keep on the track he going, he gonna probably be the 4th highest.
Okay.
So we getting up there, man. As black quarterbacks, man, we making a statement on the league, but with the NFL season starting Thursday, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I said, I mean, with all this going on, it's kind of like I want to see some football because that's kind of like my sacred place or my home away from home. Like, especially when we're not coaching this year, they took that away from me because of the virus. But
hurt by that, really hurt by that.
We was looking to do some damage this year in the rec league, but. As not coaching this year, I definitely want to see some football. So it's good that it started on Thursday. I'll be tuning in. Hope y'all be tuning in as well, because it will be a legendary matchup between Mahomes and Deshaun Watson.
Oh, definitely.
And then what am I about to say?
FBS.
LBS. Oh, okay, yeah.
Jump to the FBS.
Now, the LBS started. Not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before, where I think it was 2 FCS teams. I can't really remember, but they started off and they only had 2,000 fans there, so you can tell that they really they really did a good job of making sure the players had their mask on, or everybody in the stadium had a mask on. And since that game has happened, I haven't heard too many cases that came from that game to where players caught it and stuff like that. So far it's been good the way that most schools have been doing the protocols and make sure the players stay safe.
That's what's up. I mean, I feel like it's kind of unfair because they're not all on one accord. Like I said, we done had, conferences that have canceled their season. I mean, like I said, I wish, they wouldn't have. But then again, like I said, I understand why they did it, because at the end of the day, you have to take into consideration of the safety of the players and their families. Like I said, I had a cousin that went D1, and he came back home a lot of times, and a lot of times everybody was at their house,
right,
coming to see him. So I understand completely, but you know, it's an unfortunate situation. But hey, I guess you live and you learn from it.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. And I mean, you know, my team, which is Florida State, they start up next Saturday. So, you know, I'm gonna be rooting for my boys. Hopefully they at least get, if not win the SEC, at least be right behind them. You know what I mean? Because I know we got a long, you know, we've been struggling the last 2 or 3 years, but you know, I think with the new coach we got with Norvell, we should, you know what I'm saying, get back on track and get back to what we used to been doing in the old days.
Well, I guess I'm a Florida State and Georgia fan this year.
Because his boys ain't playing this year, but you know, hey, you know.
My boys is
Pac-12, they'll be back.
Pac-12, so that's one of the conferences that chose not to play our, man, I wish they did. I was finna go buy me a jersey. I was finna get them Jordan 5s,
right,
about the Oregon Duck. But anywho, you know, we'll say that talk for another thing, man.
But yeah, but like I said, overall, we're looking forward to the football season, what it brings, and during the season, we'll also keep y'all, you know, updated so far as the games and stats and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Stay tuned for that. Third topic is the new Madden 21 game and the NBA 2K1 game. First, we'll start with Madden 21. Now, after only, I want to say, a week.
And mind you, by the way, we pre-ordered it.
Everything.
We had it the first day. We played the 10 hours. So this ain't just we just bought it and just let's just do a review on it. Nah, we didn't have it for a minute. So
right, we know exactly what happened throughout the whole game.
We'll put our gamer tags and hit 2 down below somewhere.
So if y'all want to play it, think y'all better than us. But anyway, well, Madden 21. I looked up online and it said it has a review of 0.4 out of 100. Now that's terrible. Like that's
terrible.
That means it's almost like you really didn't even try to give an effort to make the game better than what it was the year before.
And I really don't think they did, honestly. And I'm gonna say this, and you know what? I'm pretty sure you know why I say this. That storyline that they got for the face of the franchise, yo. And I'm gonna tell you this too before we start this video. I just retired.
Right.
They forced me to retire.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even give me an option to say yay or nay. I didn't want to retire or nothing. They like pretty much, you gonna retire, but how you gonna do it? Like pretty much.
And I think would have made the storyline better if you created your own story within the story mode. Like instead of saying, "Oh, you go stay by," you got the quarterback will get sick and all that. Just kind of make it seem like you took his job personally.
Yeah.
Or you know you.
Yeah.
Know what I mean, you was just better than him, or you know what I mean. Instead of just doing it that way, and then on top of that, they force you in certain decisions, and I feel like that's not real like football. You know what I'm saying? Like football. I mean, even though sometimes you can get an ultimatum when it comes to contract or certain things, but that's if you get in trouble or you know they feel like you drew the line with something. But you're not even it's a video game. You're not drawing the line nowhere. It's kind of like you know what I mean. So I feel like if that was better, I mean they would have made it better if it was just if you was creating your own story within the story. You know what I'm saying? But and then also go to the MUT, which is the Madden Ultimate Team on there. The connections is horrible. Terrible. And then even when you switch to different menus, like it take like a good 5 to 10 seconds just to go to the next thing. You know what I mean? So I mean I feel like they just got a lot of, even though they said that they're supposed to be doing an update within this week coming up. So we'll see if it really works or not. But so most fans that play the game, they're really upset about it because
I'm highly upset. Like I said, because even when I did that before I retired, before I came over here. Right. When I came over here, no lie, they had me in the gold jacket. I'm guessing it was the high school field.
Yeah.
That they had you playing it, and I had my agent talking to me. The dude Tommy talking to me, and the guy who's interviewing you throughout the whole little story.
Reggie Brown.
He was talking at the podium. I couldn't hear nothing. It didn't get no subtitles, nothing. Like I mean, they literally having a whole conversation in front of me. I see the mouths moving, but I don't hear anything.
Right.
See no subtitles. I just cut the game off and hey, came to do the video.
And
so
within that storyline too, when you in the locker room with the other players, some players had on a white jersey.
Yeah.
And instead of the team jersey that you're supposed to have on.
And in the game, y'all all got on the same jersey. Like that don't
make sense.
I don't know.
But I can't say the yard, which is another game mode on there, that's fun to play. I can't say that, but even with that, it still was a lot of glitches and bugs because I think it was a few times I seen where somebody played and they only had, it was like 3 people on the field at all times. It's supposed to be 6 on each side, and it was only 3 players on the field. So it's like the rest of the players was a ghost. And then you had another time where somebody played a regular game and there was no lines on the field. It was just a regular field, as if you really was playing backyard football. But it's just, I mean, like I said, it's a lot of buzz and glitches that needs to be fixed. I hope they fix them.
And they need to fix the online play.
Oh yeah, and
we've tried many of times to. We had success many of times too, but I know at least 3 or 4 times we tried to play online with each other, and it was a no-go.
Right.
I don't know. We pick our players, pick the uniform, whatever you're gonna wear. It starts loading up, and then all of a sudden it cuts out. Don't know why, but Madden been doing that since they came out with online play.
Right.
I don't know what it is. 2K seems to get it right all the time. Maybe there might be, something there,
Yeah.
Stop letting Madden buy the rights to everything.
And that was out too. There was a lot of people putting on Twitter hashtag NFL Drop EA, because like I say, the fans they fed up with EA, man. They don't give them numerous years to fix the game, and they haven't done it. So
at all,
feel like we need to try to get some competition, try to make them step up their game. Now, speaking of competition, NBA 2K, I feel like NBA Live need to come back out soon, because to me, I feel like, don't get me wrong, NBA 2K is real similar to the NBA, and I get that. But my thing is, it shouldn't be that hard to make a shot.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I mean, if it was that hard to make a shot, it wouldn't be no NBA, or the NBA be just flat because nobody really be able to shoot. To me, that's crazy. I mean, like I said, I pre-ordered this game as well.
I didn't do it, by the way. Hey.
I started playing on Friday.
A little fatter than mine.
Don't believe that, but I started on Friday, and I'll admit I haven't really made too many jump shots. And I mean, with the new meter, I mean, it's different from last year, even though I was having trouble last year shooting as well. But I started making more shots as I kept playing it. Yeah. So I guess with this one, it's kind of like you got to get used to it. But I'm still not digging how the shooting method is, because it's just hard to shoot, even when you're in the park.
2K been like that since like, that's 20. I want to say since like, I want to say since like, I want to say like 8. No, I'm gonna say 19.
Yeah,
19. That's when like the difficulty of the shooting really like came into play, and you're playing a video game. Yes, you want to be challenged a little bit. You do want it to be challenged a little bit, but you don't want it to be challenged where you're not having fun playing the game.
Right, because most of the fun comes from just making jump shots.
Exactly.
So I mean, but I will say this though, as far as the good side of the game is, I like the new part. Is in the beach lifestyle, something new and fresh. And they also got him the mural of Kobe on there, paying tribute to him. And they talk about him in the game, which is kind of crazy because you never would expect to hit it in the game. You know what I mean? What happened back in January. But yeah, so I mean, like I say, I haven't really played it fully yet, but I mean, for what I've seen, I do like it, you know what I mean, other than, like I said, the shooting meter and just the shooting method, period. But y'all stay tuned, you know what I mean? Like I said, we will drop our gamer tags, so y'all can add players
Definitely.
either
They
one
will
of
be
them.
down below. We might even pop them up on the screen. Hey, you know.
Let y'all know how we get down. But
you can find me. Come get this work, man.
right. The next topic we talk about now. I was just mainly talking about baseball players with this, but I think I'm gonna generalize it because I mean, there's been other sports where players took the wrong substance or illegal substance. Not only they don't know they weren't supposed to take, but yet they took it and they kind of sprouted their career or gave them some big stats for that season. But it's the topic that should MLB steroid users qualify for the Hall of Fame. Now, with me, I think they shouldn't. For the simple fact, I feel like that's cheating because at the end of the day, yes, you can say, well, his career was on the downfall, or he felt like he was slowing down. But my thing is this: if you feel like this, maybe it's just time to let it go.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, the sports is a young man's game.
Definitely is.
You know what I mean? If you feel like you at that point, or you reached your peak or your body reached a peak to where it's just ready to just stop playing or ready to shut down from sports, period, you just gotta let it go.
Exactly.
Because my thing is, you know what I mean, like I say, like for instance, like I said, most everybody know Barry Bonds been accused of using.
Barry.
You know what I'm saying? But he before he started, or they was accusing him of using it, he had a solid career.
Exactly.
So I feel like, you know,
it was definitely a household name.
Exactly. So I feel like he didn't have to use it, but I guess, you know, he felt like if he wanted to hit more home runs and feel much faster, he felt like he just had to take it. But my thing is, he was gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But I mean, now that he accusations that he took it, you know, even though most people will say, well, he didn't do it, he just got bigger. But to me, if you look from when he was with the Pittsburgh Pirates to when he got to San Francisco, it's like he got
joined the 800 club then when he went to San Francisco, right?
Yeah. Matter of fact, like he basically the home run leader. I just don't want to call him the home run king because it's been accusations kind of, kind of like Tom Brady. And the Patriots, I got to question some of their championships. I ain't gonna say
it's three. It's three.
Right.
It's three.
I gotta be challenged that or whatever. But overall, I mean, like I say, with the steroid use, man, I feel like it should stay, or it's just illegal substance. Period. I feel like it just should stay out of sports. Now, I know a lot of people will talk about smoking weed and all that. Sometimes it can be beneficial to players who need it, and I understand it. But my thing is, I feel like they legalize it. Every player because most of us come from the hood, so you know they gonna feel like, oh shoot, we can smoke weed now. So they gonna be walking to us, around the practice, smoking, and you know what I mean, for the game when they in the locker room smoking. I mean, I feel like that's just crazy to me because at the end of the day, you should want to separate that from the lifestyle.
I get it, but like now I don't. Trust me. I mean, I agree with you a whole 100% on the steroids. I just feel like I said, it's cheating. I mean, I know a few dudes that was in high school, but they didn't go to the same high school I went to, and I'm not gonna name them. I'm not gonna do that. But I know I went to a combine, and then they told me, hey, which I never heard of a high school player like using steroids or anything.
Right.
But it wasn't like the ones you had to take a shot for. It's like some type of pill. I don't know. Like I said, I just heard them talking about it.
Right.
Wasn't my business to get in or nothing. But anyway, I don't agree with that. Like I said, only because I do feel like it's cheating because you are enhanced. That's what I call enhancement, meaning something is being, toned to be better. But the whole weed thing, I mean, I agree with it because some of them might need. I got a cousin, I got a few cousins, but they lose they cool a little bit, but they do what they do and they mellow out. Now it still be the same restrictions even if they legalize it. Right. It'd be the same restrictions as if it was with. I mean, it is with alcohol. You can't because they already legalized it in California. Now you can walk down the street and do it, but you can't drink. You can't drive and do it. You can't I think it's like certain public places you can't.
Yeah,
do it.
some public places
certain public places you can't do it. And you know, like I said, I don't know how they would do it with a job, such as like the NFL, the NBA.
Right.
I don't know if they would have like a mandatory test you had to pass. I mean, I guess I guess it's legal. If it was legal, that's why I guess you wouldn't have to. But I'm pretty sure it will be a stipulation in place that, hey, you can't come to the facility smelling like this. You can't come to the facility doing this. Like, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it in your own time, in the privacy of your own home.
Right.
Where you will be safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
And won't harm others. So I'm pretty sure. But I'm not saying you will harm somebody in that. But under the influence driving, you possibly could harm someone. So, like I said, if they do legalize, I think it'd be a lot of stipulations put in place for it just the sports world as a whole. But it's typically a lot of NFL players, and I mean some. I'm an advocate for marijuana. Like I mean, when I say I'm an advocate, like I believe in the medicinal purposes of marijuana.
Right.
Like I know a lot of people with cancer. I know a lot of people with lupus.
Yeah, a lot of people too.
I mean, I know people that just really use it as like medicinal purpose. Somebody might have a headache. They do what they do. About 20, 30 minutes later, they fine. They don't have no headache no more.
Yeah.
Like I said, and like a lot of cancer patients use it to eat and get them an appetite. And honestly, I even seen people lose weight off of it.
Yeah.
No lie. So,
like I say, it definitely have its good side to it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It has a medicinal effective or efficient. I guess it was what effective to it.
Yeah.
But just, if you're just doing it for recreational purpose, hey, bro, that's your business. I can't tell you what to do. But if you're a professional athlete and this is what you're getting paid to do, bro, because I don't understand why a lot of people keep getting in trouble for it. Bro, if you're gonna do it on the off season, do it on your own time.
Well, you ain't gotta report to work next week or that day.
Do it on your own time.
Right.
When you know it's finna OTAs and mini camps, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Go chase your bag. I mean, I don't mean to just put it all about money, but hey,
it's still a job to be done.
Exactly. You still got a job to do. Even though you got the best job in the world, bro. The best job. Like you get to wake up and do what you love to do every day. You know how I get not my right arm, because I need my right arm.
Right, but you ain't give up.
Hey man, I would love to have your job.
Exactly.
Please, come on, man. Just
regular 9 to 5, man.
Exactly.
It definitely ain't that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But like I said, overall, man, as far as, like I say, I mean, either you got it or you don't. So I feel like with steroids or just use illegal substance, period, I feel like, you don't need that to play a kid's game. You don't,
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you don't need that. I mean, either you want it or you don't. Because, I mean, you can tell you got players like Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders, who else?
Jerry Rice, Deion, Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite sure all them, they didn't really, do drugs and steroids and all that.
Barry Sanders.
Right.
Emmitt Smith.
Right. Even though he got his own wine company, but that was after he that's after he got done.
Shannon Sharp. What is it? Keelan. I can never pronounce his name. Is it Keelan Winslow?
Kellen Winslow.
I always screw his name.
Well, his dad or the son?
The dad, not the son.
He's the son. Why?
Well, not the son. The dad. The one that's on the Hall of Fame team on Madden. Not the son.
But I mean, with them players right there, man, they ain't do all the drinking and smoking and taking steroids and all. They ain't have to do all that because they know what their focus was, to be the best in the game, and they know they had to stay intact with them, keep a clear mind for it.
Exactly.
So I mean, overall, but I don't think they deserve a shot at the Hall of Fame. But I mean,
I don't either.
If
100% agree with that.
But I mean, in the day, It is what it is. You know, we can't. You know, only we can talk about it. We can't dictate what's going on.
Exactly.
But last topic for today, we'll close out with our top 5 NBA players in today's game. Now, well, you went first last time, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going first this time. Number 1, I'm gonna go with let me see. Well, I gotta go with my boy CP3. Now y'all gonna see, why is he number 1? He's my number 1 because first of all, he's my favorite player, my favorite point guard, and then on top of that, he showed great leadership. Like nobody can argue that. Even though most people say, "Oh, he don't know how to talk to his teammates," and man, I don't care nothing about that. Because when he on that court, he know how to lead. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm putting him at 1. 2, I'll put KD. Even though sometimes he can be a little wino, just be whining all the time. But
don't do my boy like that.
But that's my boy.
Sticks like that.
I got him at 2. 3, I'll say LeBron. I know a lot of y'all be on his coattail a whole lot, but he ain't better than Jordan. I'm gonna say that now. He not better than Jordan, but he might have better stats at the end of the day. But he not better than Jordan. 4. Let me see. 4. Dang, who I like it for? I guess I'll go Stephen Curry. That's my boy. You know what I mean? Chef Curry on the pot. And then 5, I'm gonna go with dang, who can I go with 5? There's a whole bunch of players in the league too. I'll go with John Morant.
See, I'm gonna put him in there.
I'll go with John.
I'm gonna put him in mine.
And as you see, I'm big on point guard, so
Yeah, I was gonna put him in mine. So I think I'm gonna do. See what I'm gonna do the top. I'm gonna do my top 3 of players like they're in today's league, but they on their way out. They're just being honest.
Yeah.
And number 1, everybody gonna disagree with me, but I don't give a flying. But it's my boy Melo, man. Like, it's my dog.
That's always been his boy.
That's my dog. That is my dog. Like, I mean, be honest. Like, I agree with that statement when he said if he would have went to Detroit, he would have won at least 2 championships.
Right.
They just being real.
Yeah.
He would have. He would have had them at least 2. So I'm gonna go with Melo. Got to go with KD, and I'm gonna go with LeBron. Now my last 2 is pretty much like rising superstar.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Ja. And I want to go with De'Aaron Fox, but he ain't really just like.
Yeah, he's still in his potential.
Just like, a lot lately. So I'm gonna go with. Well, I guess you can. He's already a super. I mean, he's a superstar. Donovan Mitchell.
Oh yeah.
He's a superstar.
He definitely there. Yeah.
He done now, but
he might need some more pieces around him. With Utah, but he definitely there.
Like I said, I feel like Ja Morant. Like I feel like he gonna step into his role. Like,
and they was young this year too.
He gonna step into his role real quick.
Yeah.
Like you pretty much. Even though he had a lot of hype coming into the league too, but you pretty much like that guy when folks putting you in their songs. Like, when they rap songs, like you pretty much like, you know what I mean. Even though, like I said, that don't just solidify you as that guy, but
you know, a hot topic. Say that.
So I put Ja in there, definitely. But that's my 5, man. That's my 5.
And with that, that'll be a wrap for the show.
Closing it out.
Close it up now. Go back to our PSN. Mine is QB_1991. Make sure you see that at the bottom of the screen.
And mine is YBEAZY64. I really want to say it's a hat underscore in there. We're gonna make sure
we put that in there.
We're gonna make sure. We're gonna make sure it's right. But it's YBeezy64 or Be Easy, however I want to say it. Beezy or Be Easy. I say Be Easy, but hey, it's all on you, however you want to pronounce it.
Make sure y'all check that out. Hit us up if you want to play us, whether it's Madden, 2K.
I ain't got 2K right now. I got 20. I ain't got 21. I'm gonna get it there week though. I'm gonna get it there week.
So just hit us up, just let us know. But also I want to say this too. I meant to say this in the beginning. Rest in peace to John Thompson. You know, I ain't get a chance to see him coach, but from what I was hearing throughout the week, man, he was one of the greatest college coaches ever. Like, definitely. And I remember that the towel he used to always have on his shoulder because that's just wipe his sweat and all that. But he was
passionate, man.
Yeah, he was passionate about coaching, man.
And I heard a lot of people say good things about him.
And the story that stuck out to me with him was with Allen Iverson because that's close to our our age group. But how he changed, he grabbed him from being troubled, being known as a troubled kid, turned him into an NBA superstar. Like, I feel like that was a great story right there. So I mean, I want to give a shout out to him. You know what I mean? And my condolences go out to him and his family.
All that. And you gotta give big ups to him because hey man, I mean really, without AI, would we really have a crossover?
That's true.
Come on, man.
And then have some of the most dominant big men in the game.
Now.
Alonzo Mourning, Patrick Ewing.
Come on.
You know what I mean? So shout out to him, man. You know what I mean? But
prayers out to his family, man.
Prayers go out to him.
Hey man, like we always say, like, comment, subscribe, comment down. Let us know, man. We're trying to take things to the next level, man.
That's what
I was
trying
talking to my
make
pops
global,
about this yesterday, and he kept saying, "Man, you the sportscaster, you this." Look, man, I ain't no ESPN yet.
Right, we trying to get there, man. We trying to get there.
I ain't there yet. Come on, man.
But for us to get there, we need y'all help, man.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And tell a friend, man. Tell somebody, tell your cousin.
Share the video, man.
Y'all know y'all love sports, man.
Even if you laughing and joking and talking about this, send the video. You don't ever know who we might reach. Send the video.
Know what I mean? And it's informative, so
exactly.
Can't beat it.
Exactly.
But till next time.
Hey, also, man, I'm doing this out of my own pocket. We hit 100 subscribers. We're gonna be giving away $100. I'm gonna do this out of my own pocket.
Yes, sir. You heard it here first.
It's gonna be a few questions you gotta answer though. So we're gonna know if you really around with us or not. So hey man, let us know.
I'm ready for it. Stay
We'll holler at y'all though.